Guys, you know what's better than buying one sketchy, untested console from Goodwill? Well, of course, it's buying 375 of them. And in this video, we're gonna test and explore about 15 of these consoles to see if they work and see if we find some ridiculous mods and maybe we'll even make some money. Guys, welcome to
the Pittsburgh Pile.
Alright, this is the 360 I'm looking for, guys. We have a AV port in the back, manufactured in 06, which means it's an old console that might be in an old dashboard. Let's plug it in and hopefully it's got some good stuff. You can't make this stuff up, dude. We're on a 20-year-old 360. It's got a game inside, which I didn't even hear it in there, but you can see it there. Tony Hawk Ride. We're gonna pop this thing open and see if it opens up. Nope, it's stuck. Oh, no. Oh, it's good. Wow, an old 360, disk drive opens, turns on, disc looks good. Also notice we got a profile here called JDogXXX. It's a little sus, but we'll have to check that thing out. Let's go ahead and scroll over, and I guess JDog didn't play too much. 405 gamer score. He was playing Tony Hawk Ride, surprise. Okay, yeah, other than that, pretty barren system. Let me toss the game back inside and we'll make sure that it actually reads up. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and log out of this profile and see if there's any other profiles on this console. Okay, we got June. We have Nano246, Nana-Rex, and Nana-Rex 300. None of these are Xbox Live profiles, so I don't know what the deal is, but whatever. By the way, the game is booting up, which is obviously good. And I want to check out one of these Nanas. We got Nana-Rex here, 30 gamer score. Looks like he played some, what, Minecraft or something? Yeah, Minecraft, and that's about it. Now, I will say this thing is obviously very loud because it's a 12-volt fan mod, which means it's ramped up all the time. Now, air isn't that warm, so, like, is it really cooling anything on the inside? Probably not, but next up, guys, I got one little trick up my sleeve. Let's go ahead and turn this thing off, pop the hard drive off, and I actually have some more hard drives from Goodwill that we'll just toss on and see what's on it. So we got a 60 gig hard drive right here, pretty dang dirty. Let's go ahead and throw it on though and boot this console up and see what's on it. Okay, we got some profiles here. We got, how is that allowed on Xbox Live? What? Am I reading that right? Okay, well, the name is China. I just don't understand how this is an actual Xbox Live gamer tag. How is that not? What? Let's check out these achievements here. Life is Strange. Okay, you don't see that all that often in these achievements. Huh. Contrast, Defiance, Walking Dead Season 2, Katamari, Viva Pinata. Dude, there's some games in here that, like, I don't know, these are games that you don't typically see on achievements. Usually it's like Call of Duty, sports games, Lego games, you know, stuff like that. Just the tip again, but let's go ahead and check out one of these other profiles as well. Actually, no, first, before that, I'll check out these games here, see if there's anything on this console. We got Destiny. Wait, ooh, this is a full game. Also got some demos here, obviously. Yeah, a bunch of demos. Let me check out that one full game and see if it actually works. Probably not, because I just threw this on a random console, and yeah, it can't launch, so not surprising there, but it's cool to see it. Wait, yo, we have a female Taco Bell avatar t-shirt. Yo, where'd they get this? Hold on, man. Yo, I can't see the avatars. That sucks. Dude, that's so tragic. I wanted to see, I don't think I've ever actually seen a Taco Bell avatar item on a 360, but that makes so much sense, and I wish I had that on my 360. Like, I'm so disappointed now. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I love Taco Bell. Gotta have that cravings box from the app, get a nice deal there. But anyways, guys, this console, it's working. Guys, by the way, this series is sponsored by Whatnot, so every console you see in this video is listed for sale right now. And if you sign up using my link or QR code on the screen, you'll get a $15 credit to use on literally anything in the app. But guys, let's move on. Now guys, here I have a 360E, which is looking pretty dang dirty on top, but it does have a 500 gig hard drive, which is always jackpot for a 360. So let's plug it in and hopefully there's some good stuff on it. Okay, plugged in. Hopefully this one turns on and works. Ooh, I hear game inside. Let's see. Fingers crossed. We got Minecraft. Okay, not bad, not bad. It's like a $15 game and one of the, oh, that's not looking great. People love this game, but hopefully it actually works. We got some profiles as well. Let's go ahead and check those out. Okay, first we have Catwitch11. We got Christina. We got Modern Iowa 54324. Actually, I said that wrong. 45324, my favorite number, actually. Orient Wheat 9161. Also got 10 Tina. Also got Tina 100. Bro, what is going on here? Let's check out Modern Iowa 45324 first and see what's up here. So last playing Minecraft in 2020. Wow, pretty recent for a 360. Any games on this console? We got 7 games. Looks like there's a bunch of demos. Yeah, a bunch of demos except for Hexa HD. Dude, you got 500 gigs and that's all you put on it? Let me check out this storage device here, man. We got 452 gigs free. Come on, man. You got 500 gigs. You can't... Just download some demos at least. Do something. I mean, you got 500 gigs to play with. You could download a bajillion demos. You could download a bunch of full games. Also got some avatar items here, which is... I don't know, not what? The pork chop t-shirt John Pork is calling. Let's go ahead and toss this game inside and see if it reads next. And surprisingly, this, I'm not surprised the console itself is reading games, but I am surprised that disc itself is being read because it looked like crap. Let's go ahead and boot it up and see what kind of worlds they got. Okay, this one has no worlds. Switch profiles, selected hard drive, and now it's frozen? Sir, I'm gonna need you to fix your 360. Okay, we'll boot it back up here, and I pressed play, but it just selected a world for me, I guess. We're on the Catwitch profile, by the way. Let's go ahead and, yeah, I guess they did some stuff here. Why is it giving me a tutorial, though? It's almost like they never played. So the one other Xbox Live profile is Orient Wheat 9161, so I want to check that one out and see if they were doing anything interesting, but let's find out. Pretty normal looking profile. I got Jessica here, last playing Sonic and Sega Racing. Okay, back in 2023, wow. So this thing was donated to Goodwill like fairly recently, okay. And we got, dude, we have the Animal Planet Live app. That is so random, but also kind of awesome at the same time. But otherwise, the console's perfectly fine. If you guys want to buy this exact console, I'm going to list it on Whatnot. QR code on screen, link down below. Go check it out. And guys, let's move on. All right, guys, we have an Xbox here that honestly looks pretty normal. Just, of course, a little bit dirty. But other than that, it's, yeah, let's plug it in and see what happens. All right, plugged in. Let's hit that power button. And that thing, that boy is loud. Ooh, I definitely hear a disc inside, though. Come on, baby. What is it? Please. And it's stuck. Oh, that was a letdown. I'm looking for my paperclip to open this thing up manually, and I think it's game booting. Ooh, it's booting. Okay, now we'll just sit here and wait to see what it is when it boots up. Bungie. Ooh, I got a good idea what this is. Yep, there it is. Halo 2. Okay. I'll take that. Hey man, that's a great start to our Xbox here. We got some profiles here. CJH, Jas, Kenny, Girl. But yeah, let me see if I can restart this thing and maybe actually get the disk drive open. Where is my paper clip? All right, boys and girls, found my secret paper clip here that I use for everything. Let's go back and turn this thing on and try to eject this disk drive. Come on. There it goes. Finally released this bad boy. And sure enough, there it is, Halo 2. Disc looks, ooh, disc is not great, but it was working, so I'll take it. What just happened? We got a mod chip in here. Yo. It's in Spanish, so I don't know what it says. I can barely see what it says, but all right. Okay, now randomly this menu is in English. What? Why is it just a mix of English and Spanish here? What is going on? Oh, here we go. There we go. Now I can read it. All right, let's go back and it only changed the language for this one menu option. What is this dashboard? I gotta say, like, I've seen so many OG Xbox different mod menus at this point, but like, here's a new one. I don't know. And now I just turned it off and back on, and now it's in a completely different menu again. I've definitely seen this menu before, but let's see if I can find our language again and maybe get this in English. There we go. All right, got this one in English here, and we can go ahead and explore this thing some now and see what's on this console. So we got programs. Let's go ahead and start with this and see what's all loaded up on here. We got is it seriously in Spanish again, or are these just the names for the hard drives that this guy customized? I'm not quite sure. Okay, actually all of these just take me to the file explorer, and I have to find the files myself. So under videos, I have to go to like the E drive, scroll through, see if there's any videos. I haven't seen any, but like they could have just stashed them in a weird place. I'm not sure. And randomly under screenshots, we have a folder for NES, and then it says Mega Man 2, Punch Out, just a few games here. What is going on with this Xbox, man? Let's see if I can restart this and maybe get back into that other menu I haven't seen before, because that's what I'm curious about, but it keeps like, wait, now is it gonna take me to the regular Xbox menu? What is this thing doing? Let me go back to the Xbox, the real Xbox dashboard one last time, and we'll just explore that some and be done with this console, because I don't know what's going on here. Here we go, finally. Let's just hop into the memory and see what kind of save data we got on this console, see what these people are playing. If it was just Halo 2 or anything else. I was expecting to see some games downloaded here. We got a Linux installer. Okay, that's kind of cool. It says save hack. But yeah, we got 007, All-Star Baseball, Arena Football. I haven't seen that in a long time. That's kind of cool. Oh wait, here's some save data for an N64 console. Or emulator. That's cool. Finally something. But yeah, other than that, let's just go back and see if there's any music on this console too. Yeah, no music. All right, well, this console is, I don't know what to make of it. It's very cool. It's got a mod chip inside and it's modded, but don't know how to use it. I'd have to look into it and try to figure it out, but at this point in time, it is what it is. And of course, guys, this console will be on Whatnot, so go check it out before it's gone. And guys, let's move on to our next console. Okay, guys, I'm excited for this console for obvious reasons. It is a green and yellow GameCube. It's weird. And not only that, the entire grill piece on the side is just completely shattered. Also, I can't open the disk drive because the power button is broken, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna get in there. I don't know. I'll do it somehow. Let's go ahead and plug it in though and see what happens. Okay, plugged in. First of all, we'll try to see if this power even presses. Okay, it does. Also, the reset button is just squished, so I can't use that either. Let's go ahead and see if it'll output any video. Hey, there it is. It's actually outputting. That's a little bit surprising. But okay, boot it up here. Let's see if there's any disk. It says no disk, but that doesn't really mean anything. It might just mean it's not reading the disk. So let me go ahead and see if I can figure out how to get this thing open without the actual button. Oh, there it goes. Use a screwdriver, and yeah, nothing inside. That's tragic. I was honestly hoping for like a Gale of Darkness situation from a couple years ago when I got a free Gale of Darkness inside of a Wii, which in case you don't know is like a $150, $200 game. So that was pretty wild. Let's go ahead and throw a game inside of this one and see if it reads. All right, let's pop in that sucker there. Come on, you can do it. Ooh. What was that? Well, to be honest, not really surprising, but I'm glad it turned on. Now, of course, console will be on Whatnot, so check it out. And guys, let's go ahead and move on to our next console. Okay, This console here intrigues me. Let me show you why. So first of all, not only is it super dirty, but it's also yellow on top, which is always a little bit interesting. Here in the back, only got an AV port manufactured in 2007, so it could still be on an old dashboard, you know, Blades or NXC, but yeah, let's plug it in and, oh, wait a second. It's got a gnarly dent over here, or maybe that's heat. Was it melted right there? That's strange. Let's plug it in and see what happens. Ooh, I hear a disc inside. We're gonna wait for a minute to just wait to see if it boots up first, and then we'll check the disc. Just being a little slow here. It's still turning on. There's nothing on the screen. It's not a red ring of death yet. Maybe it's a bad hard drive. Let me go ahead and turn this thing off and take the hard drive off, then we'll turn it back on. So we had a 60 gig hard drive on the side, but I don't know. Maybe it's dead. Let's go ahead and try to turn this thing on without the hard drive and see what happens. Still nothing. That's interesting. Okay, well I guess there it is. I gave it a while. Now it's got the red ring of death. Great. All right, let's go ahead and pop the disk drive open and see what's inside at least. If it'll open. We got a DVD. Ooh, The Dark Knight. Nice. Now, I'll say the back of the disc looks a little strange. It's got a strange pattern in there. Not a huge fan of that, but free movie. I'll take it. You want to buy this thing and try to fix it, have at it. It'll be on Whatnot, so go check it out. And guys, let's go ahead and move on. All right, guys, got a PS1 here, and let's hope there's something inside. Probably not, but yeah, nothing inside. Disc, the button got stuck, which is a classic move right there. But anyways, let's go ahead and plug this thing in, toss the game inside, and see if it works. And oh, apparently the power button is already depressed because the console is on. Okay, well, let's go ahead and try to turn that on again. Open this disk drive up, toss the game inside, and we'll see. Huh? What? Where's my game?
Eventually.
It has been recovered. Let's go ahead and toss that in now and see if this game reads. And that's not a good start. I hear absolutely nothing. Might be because the open button is not actually pressed down all the way, or opened, or not released all the way, so it doesn't trigger anything. Quite literally doing nothing. You can see that's where the game date text is right now. I close it, open back up, still in the same spot. You know what, let's go to open this thing up and try to unwedge this open button and see if we can get that working. All right, I'm gonna try this naughty little trick here. Don't do this at home. Plugged in with the top off. Let's go ahead and press our power. Where is it? Right here. Okay, console turning on. We'll toss a disc in the disk drive right here. And I think we need to press this little button right here to get it to spin. There it goes. Okay, so it is spinning. It's just not pressing that button, I guess, when I close the disk drive. We can at least test here, though, and see if it'll read the game at all. And yeah, surprisingly, the game is loading right up without an issue here. Okay, so basically I think all we need to, yeah, when I release that, the console thinks the disk drive is open, so the game stops and everything. Let me go ahead and turn this thing off and unplug it before I damage something. But what it appears is happening is it's actually this little piece right here is not pressing down on the button down there when we close the disk drive for some reason here. Well, I'm gonna try this one more time. I just put the cover back on and we'll see if it reads. Actually, it definitely is spinning now. I'm not sure what the deal was before. As you can see, opening it up, it's spinning. Oh, that's an issue. Okay, so now the button is still pressed down and is spinning despite the fact that I opened this thing up. So that little thing back there, that little piece I showed you back there is very tight, sticky. I don't know. It's not moving up and down like it should. I'm not gonna fix that right here, but I imagine it's a fact of just like taking some compressed air and blowing it out and it'll probably work fine, or maybe just cleaning it up a little bit. That fixes a lot of these issues, especially on old consoles like this. But of course, if you wanna buy and try to fix it up, I'll list it on Whatnot, so go check that out. Let's go ahead and move on to our next console. So I have a PS3 Slim here, and I'm a little confused because it actually looks mostly fine. It's a little bit beat up here and there, but it's not that dirty like the rest of the consoles in this series. So let's go ahead and plug it in and find out what's wrong with it. Or you know what, I bet since it looks good, it's gonna not work, but we'll try it out. And nothing inside the disk drive, and no output yet. That's concerning. No, crap. It just did the classic PS3 garbage where it turns on for about a minute and then it just turns itself off. No beep or anything, just goes away. Why did I give it a compliment? I told it was nice and looked clean and it was a good boy, but it just doesn't work. That's classic stuff right there, man. But if you want to be the poor soul to try to fix this thing up, by the way, the warranty seal is still intact on the bottom. I'll be listing on Whatnot, QR code on screen, link down below. Get a $15 credit if you sign up now, so go check it out and let's move on. All right, guys, I've seen a lot of dirty PS2s in my day, but this one is also dirty. Honestly, I guess I've seen worse. And, or have I? Ooh, that vent's pretty bad back there. Also, we have a network adapter here, which is always cool. Might be something hidden inside. Let's go ahead and take this off to start with and see if there is anything inside. Pulling it off, and ooh, yeah, I got some stuff hidden inside, all right. It's just fuzz and dirt and whatever you want to call that stuff. Yeah. Man, I'm just waiting for the day when I find, I don't know, money or something else inside of that thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, guys, let's go ahead and plug this thing in and see if it works. And it sounds a little sus, but yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, plugged in here. Let's go ahead and flip this switch. Let's see if the disk drive opens up here, and it does. What the? What? I am shocked. What just happened, bro? Dude, what the heck? That like legitimately scared me. What just happened? Okay, it only comes out and it just keeps coming further out and won't go back in. I ain't ever seen a PS2 do this, man. What in the heck? This is wild. Now it's just completely stuck. It's just playing with itself now. Bro, We gotta stop this. It's just completely stuck now. I'm sure I gotta open this thing up and rework some mechanical pieces and get it back to working order. But guys, let's go ahead and I have some memory cards I want to throw in this thing and see what those have. So let's do that next. Toss this bad boy in here. Okay, I got the memory card here. We got some stuff. Okay, that's good to see. All right, system config says 2021. That's believable, but I don't know if that's true. Also got Star Wars Battlefront 2, Nicktoons Unite, nice. MLB, NASCAR. Yo, Test Drive, that's throwback. The Bigs, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ah, man, I played that game all the time back in the day. But all right, that's about it. I was gonna throw a game inside of here, but I don't really think I can. This thing is legitimately just straight up stuck now. It's not going in or out or anything. It's stuck here. Well, if one of you watching this can fix this, I'm going to listen on Whatnot so you can check it out and buy it there. But let's go ahead and get another PS2 out of here and see if we can find one that works. Put this sad PS2 to the side. We got this other one here that looks honestly about the same. Very beat up. Lots of dust and dirt or whatever and goodbye cords. Let's go ahead and plug this thing in though and hopefully it works. I feel like quite literally anything is better than the last issue I had. So power on. I can't tell if I hear a game inside. Let's go ahead and pop this drive open and see. Wow, a functioning disk drive. Okay, that's cool. All right, and the clock battery works? Yo. Maybe somebody replaced the clock battery. That would make more sense than it actually working. But let's go ahead and toss the game inside of this thing and see if it reads. Come on, you can do it. Let's make some clicking noises. Not a great sign. Yep, there you go. Disk read error. All right, let's go ahead and pop this out and I'll try a blue game. See if that'll work here. Because fairly often I'll see either silver or blue games working, but not the other one. So let's see what this does. And that was quick. That took about 20 seconds. Disk read error. Great. All right, well, I have another memory card to toss in here and see what's on it. Let's go ahead and toss this in. Hopefully the memory card's go in. Hopefully the memory card slot works. Yep, it does. System config from 2010. That's believable. Okay. NHL, FIFA, NHL. What is this? Real World Golf. Never heard that before. The guy. No. Okay. This all adds up. So the guy's name is Brad, and Brad was playing sports games. I mean, he's like me. That's what I was playing when I was a kid. I was playing sports games, but he was also playing the guy game. If you've ever heard of this, it is the guy game. Let me verify it's what I think it is. The Guy Game is a controversial 2004 trivia video game for the PS2, Xbox, and Windows, known for its adult themes and a flash-o-meter that progressively removes censorship from footage of women. Funny thing is, this game sells for like $100, so like it's pretty valuable because like, I don't know, it's probably a rare game, but yeah, that is something to see as a memory card. Well, guys, go ahead and sign up for Whatnot, get a $15 credit so you can buy these PS2s and save some cash. So go check them out, and guys, let's move on to our next console. Okay, so I have a couple of Wiis here, and this is strange. First of all, the white Wii is pretty normal, missing a flap, but whatever. We have a red Wii here with a white cover on the SD card slot, and I'm like, I don't know, 75% certain I've had an exact Wii like this in the past, like I think in the Hampton Hall, but I don't know. Let's start with this one and plug it in and see what happens. All right, plugged in. Let's go ahead and see if it turns on. Again, no free game. Dude, this is getting a little bit sketchy. So in the past, I've tested out dozens, hundreds of Wiis at this point, and I have like I don't know, 75% success rate in terms of getting a free game inside of the Wii. And now all of a sudden in this series, I've had no Wiis with free games so far, and I've gone through like maybe 10 so far. So a little suspicious. We'll keep an eye out on this. Like, are they going in, taking games out, and then selling them to me as untested? A little bit sus, but let's go ahead and scroll through this thing, and it looks like the most normal Wii I've ever seen. But let's put up the Me channel and see what's on it. And wow, okay, there's no Mii's. Okay, let's go to the settings and see if there's a console nickname at least, or anything. It's U8J, so somebody definitely used this console. Like, let me go back and check out the data management. There's probably some save data for Wii games, right? Just 2. Okay, so I guess it is possible they booted up the Wii and just never made any Mii's. That is something, man. I don't know. Let's go ahead and pop in Mario Kart because they have some Mario Kart save data, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Well, this drive mechanism is pretty good. It just sucked it straight in. Okay, it's reading. Okay. I'll forgive you a little bit. Let's go ahead and start it up though, and hopefully it makes it to the main menu. And it does. And we have what? We have 3 players, but no save data on any of them, dude. What a strange console, man. I'm gonna turn that one off and move on to this one over here, which hopefully is a little bit more interesting. Plugged in, let's turn it on. No game inside. Dude, I'm gonna lose my mind. I mean, of course I'm not guaranteed free games in these consoles, but just like my experience with untested Wiis, it's just not quite matching up here. And let's see what's on this console. We've got, what is that thumbnail on the photo channel 1.1? We'll check that out in a little bit. First, let's go ahead and hop into the Mii's here. And actually, let me fix my system settings first, because what's going on? Okay, that's fixed. And in the meantime, let's check out the console nickname. We've got Dylan here, pretty normal. But let's go back to the Mii's now. Okay, looks pretty standard. I'm definitely gonna see a mom and a dad and a grandpa or something here, but let's check it out. We got Babs, that's definitely like grandpa or something. Daddy, yep. Devi Poo, Hey Deanie, Woogie, Toot, and Maddie Poo. All right. No words. Is that from a TV show or is that real? I don't know. Let's start this thing up and see what shows up. My initial guess is there's an SD card in this console at some point in time, and then I guess on the Wii you can probably take a photo from SD card and make it your home photo on the main channel like that. But then of course there is no SD card here anymore, so it's just gone, but it's still saved on the Wii somehow. Let me check out the message board though and see what's on here. It's just a bunch of Mario Kart crap. Okay, so very strange. Let's go ahead and go back to the main menu though and toss in a game and see if it works. So far so good. I think it's gonna boot up. Maybe
6.5 hours later.
Let's go. That's hype. Ooh, Woogie. Played a lot. Okay. Respect. Otherwise, perfectly normal Wii. Guys, let's go ahead and grab another Wii and test that one out as well. I need a free game at this point, so I'm gonna keep going until I find a free game. And of course, these two consoles here will be on Whatnot. Check those out. Let's grab another Wii here and see what happens. Okay, so I have another Wii that I would like to call a poop Wii because what is that? Where did that come from? How does that happen? Otherwise, it looks fine. Let's just plug it in and see what it does. Got power here and... that was a pretty bad sound. Also, no game inside, which is just glorious. Not having good feelings about this so far, but okay. That might make up for it though. We got some games on here. We got Paper Mario. We got, what is this? Defend Your Castle. We got Gladiator Demo. Okay, not a whole lot, but there's some stuff there. But I guess we'll start by hopping on the Wii channel here and seeing what's on it. I got a feeling there's gonna be some strange stuff, and yep, there definitely is. Oh my goodness, how many Mii's are here? 49, nice. I got money equals P, made by 918-273-645. Is that almost, it's not quite a phone number, but it's like pretty close to being a phone number. Gabe. Yeah, it's a very, I'm not surprised all this is on here, but that's not a 2025 kind of thing, so I'm gonna just not say anything. James, Hottie, oh, wow. Turd Lit. Unnamed, and U754FFTSDB by Harley. Yep, that was a me channel. I feel like we're gonna have a goofy console nickname here too. Might as well check, right? And we got Joshua. Okay, what? There's Joshua, but I don't think there was a single me named Joshua in that thing, right? Whatever. All right, let's go back and toss the game inside, and hopefully it reads. But with that sound, I'm not expecting much. But yeah, we'll see what it does. Okay, or it'll work fine. Okay, man, I gotta try out one more Wii. I need a free game, one more Wii, and then we'll move on after that one. Okay, we'll try out this one. It's, you know, very dirty like the rest of them, but honestly, it's whatever. It's fine. Let's plug it in and hopefully it works. And actually, you know what? I would trade not working for a free game at this point. I just want a free game, so let's go ahead and turn it on. 3, 2, 1, please. Bro, there's just no shot. I go through this many Wiis and don't find a free game. It's just statistically impossible. But let's see what's on this thing. So at first glance, looks pretty normal. We got some stuff moved around though. Got a Mario Kart channel. We got the photo channel way in the corner. That's really random. But you know what? Let's start the Wii channel here and see what's on it. I said let's start it. Okay, there it goes. Wow, that was slow. Okay, we got a handful of Mii's here. Nothing super crazy, I don't think. But let's go ahead and check them out. Got 25. Autumn C, Brianna, Chris, Dad, KT, John, Jesse, Hannah, Dustin, Ryan, Riley, Sydney, and Taylor. Dude, this is the most normal list of Mii's I have ever seen. We just watched the console nickname have something super goofy. Yeah, like Vlad. Like, there wasn't even a Vlad. The console nickname is Vlad, but there's no Vlad in the Mii's. Why? I don't understand. All right, let's go ahead and toss the game inside and see if it reads. A little bit slow, but that's okay. Now, I will say, if I go 4 Wii's in a row with working DVD drives, it's actually going to be an anomaly here, but this is not sounding promising. I don't hear anything inside of it. Yeah, it just like, it sucks it in and then immediately just fails. So, all right, man. You know what? Let's pull one more out. Let's do one more. Why not? And remember guys, all these are on Whatnot, so go check them out. And of course, get a $15 credit. You can save some big time money. Basically get a Wii for $15 off. So, and like most of these Wiis will sell for less than 15 bucks. So like, you do the math. Let's go ahead and check this console out. Okay, this one looks perfectly fine to be honest. Let's plug it in. Oh man, I'm going to town with these Wiis. All right, Wii number 5. Let's do the free game drum roll. Free game now. Somebody is messing with me. I refuse to believe all of these Wiis have no free games. I don't believe it. And again, looks like fairly normal. Let me go ahead and start with the Mii channel here and see what's up with it. And we got some Mii's, not a whole lot. We got 10 here. We got Don, we got Doge, Mackenzie, Nana, Swag King, yo. Swag like Ohio, man. We got Shakina, Sasa, Riri, and Pops. Another, I don't know, fairly normal list of Mii's here, but okay, let's toss the game inside and see what happens. Hey, let's go, man. Let's go. All right, let's boot this up and see if there's some save data. Nope, there's no save data. When it says saving like that, that means it's just making a new profile, so yeah, nothing here. I have no words for Wii's in this lot, except for go buy them for Whatnot if you want a good deal. Go check them out, and guys, let's go ahead and move on to our next console. Now, thanks for watching this episode of the Pittsburgh Pile. I hope you enjoyed, and of course, make sure to check out all these consoles on Whatnot. They're listed right now, so go check those out. And if you want to see some more consoles from the Pittsburgh Pile, go check out this video here, and you'll have some fun.